Okay, so we're back here with the Vcore Hollyland. Finally, after 6 days, they reached out and gave me advice on how to get this to work. Honestly, their website is not even up to date for it to be working for the firmware, but this is how it's working for me on the R5 Mark 1. So it could be vary from different cameras, especially that I'm on a newer firmware, and this is supposedly compatible with an older firmware. So here's the process of how I got it to work for Capture One as of last night. So let me show you that next. So to get this whole thing to work, you have to have a card in here and a card in here, an SD card that's somewhere in the back. This is gonna act like a Wi-Fi hotspot for it to act, to send the images from here to Capture One on your laptop. This is one way of doing the tethering, which is, so once you have this on, it's fairly quick. You go into your Wi-Fi network on your system, right here, and then it should connect right away. So it's connected right now, and then once you do that, you download the plugin for Capture One. Let's see if I can focus it. And then you hit Connect Vcore, and it automatically connects. So now this thing's switched over to P2P protocol, and now it's connected to Capture One. Here is the speed test and how this whole system works. This is what everybody's been waiting for. Okay, so when this is all connected, Capture One does not show the camera in here, which is a big bummer and a big problem for me. So when you take a photo, here, this is raw image, and we're gonna count down. It's very slow. Usually it's fast, but today it's slow. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 seconds. Yesterday I was getting 4 seconds, but I was shooting blacks, like just with no lens. So yeah, so it's 12 seconds. Let's do a burst. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's a little quicker. Still slow, yeah. So obviously it's maybe because there's a firmware or whatnot, or it's not reading it the way it's supposed to. It's extremely slow. But when it uses its own software, which is Hollyland software, is extremely fast. Let me show you that next. So on the iPad, it's sort of the same situation. You just go and turn all this on, whatnot. You go onto the Wi-Fi of your iPad, and then you make sure you're connected to this device, this network. So once you have that connected, you fire up the Harley View app. Hello. And then you're gonna pop this green thing, which is Vcore, and it's gonna pop up saying it's available. You click on it. Really, it's gonna be that slow for me. No videos. So there's no video sources because it's really made for HDMI. What you go is you go to this corner here where it downloads images, and these are all the images that are in the SD card that's in here. So when you take a picture here, it goes to here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how fast the images go from here to there to the iPad. So when you take a photo, you're gonna shoot RAW and JPEG, and then that's how fast RAW and JPEG comes out. Problem is the RAWs don't show up because it doesn't know how to read Canon RAW. So the JPEG show up. If you have them both, you can see the JPEG and then the RAW. So you can actually set it up where you can keep the RAWs in here and then JPEGs to the system. So the client is not getting the raw images and slowing down the system. So yeah, pretty much that's the speed of the Hollyland Vcore connected to an iPad and connected to Capture One. Unfortunately, Capture One is a bummer. But if you have a situation where you can't have cables and tether from like far away, this is the fastest I've seen that works reliably.
Okay, today we're checking out the Hollyland Vcore wireless video transmission system. This was sent to me for review, and I was super excited about it. I mean, you can pause the video and look at all that cool stuff that it does on the back, or all that cool stuff that you'll see right there, or I'll just tell you very briefly what's going on with this device. This is it right here. Here's the box, in case you guys wanted to see and after an unboxing situation there. But this is the device sitting on the camera, fairly compact. You can see sitting on my Sony here. And just connected with HDMI out of the camera into the box. There's the signal that you're seeing, and I have it connected wirelessly. It's got a Wi-Fi point inside of the box here. So you just connect via Wi-Fi to your device. I'm using an iPad right here. So you can see the signal. But I know what you're asking. Maybe you took a still. How good is that signal? Well, here you go. Check out this delay. Oh, look, it's instantaneous. And it should be. It's Wi-Fi. As long as you have a good solid connection between here and here, you should have a good connection. So the software is also pretty great. When you tap it, you have a ton of options, including you see the big red button there to record, because this device actually takes an SD card and you can record onto it as well. So I mean, there's a lot of wins here. So far I've been running this on my camera for about 30 minutes and it has not freaked out, has not disconnected. Pretty simple. You just connect it, run your hardwire connection, whatever device you're monitoring with. You just connect via Wi-Fi. It's got a default password you'll find in the quick guide. And then it's also got a little phone mount, so if you want to do a MagSafe connection to this thing, and I think you can do up to maybe 4 devices at the same time. Don't quote me on that. Just look it up, and you'll know. But you can do multiple devices when you're monitoring. So this thing is awesome. It is a Hollyland Vcore wireless video transmission system.